Jah Power. Big King. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. All right, kings and queens, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Okay, right here on King Jah Power. Don't forget to hit the notification bells on King Jah Power. Okay, and y'all know the throne. Go over there to the throne of King Jah Power and subscribe there. Okay, the throne live stream is coming soon. Okay, you need to be in the building for those. Okay, so family, today I want to talk about, because this is America. Okay, this right here is America. Let's be real about it. Let's not fake and flodge. Okay, like we done had, you know, great times since we've been in America. Okay, our people been oppressed in this country for 400 years. Don't try to change the premise. Like we've been over here, you know, riding on the merry-go-round and up and down the slip and slide and eating cotton candy and, you know, holding hands and, you know, singing country songs. Don't make it seem like we've been cool in America the whole time, because that's just not the premises. What up, bro? That's just not the premises. So what am I saying? We need to take an in-depth look, okay, on this colorism thing again. Okay, we need to look into that, because I didn't know how many people was affected by colorism. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know. See, I knew, of course I know about colorism, and, you know, but I didn't know it was so deeply ingrained in the mindset of who you would call an African American. Okay? And that's another term, see, people don't like, because again, they got Africa in it. And see, a lot of people that's affected by this, you know, mixism. Okay, this light skin, dark skin colorism. Black power don't look at it like that. Black power see it for what it is. Black power see it. RBG people see it for what it is. We see it how the white man see it, because he look at us as all the same. See, ain't no separating on that. See what I'm saying? And for the longest time, we all looked at each other the same. At least we thought. Maybe they was harboring these issues inside. And now that they have a platform, you know, like YouTube and Instagram or Facebook or whatever, they can be able to express those feelings. Okay? See, and that's why I feel like, because if you a beautiful person, you have no problem looking in the mirror. Okay? So it's something in their psyche and inside of them that they don't like. And they do the same thing white people do. Project their misfortunes and character, okay, on others. Okay? They don't, you know, they always picking on us about being black. Okay? But then you tanning. Okay? Which we gonna get into all of that here in a minute, bleaching and all of that. See what I'm saying? You done let them roll y'all down the road to the point you got people blacker than the darkest midnight bleaching, but then you got white people whiter than snow, okay, sun tanning. And then, so it's a mix-up. Y'all mix up. See what I'm saying? Y'all both minds is mixed, which I'm going to get into in a little bit. So, again, like this video, because I got some videos. One of them is about a minute, 2 minutes, and then the other one is about 8, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. So I got about 12 minutes of video I got to play for y'all in this video. So like the video, okay, and watch the whole video. See, these is the one that's important. See, these is the one that you want to share, okay, with the people, because these is the one that's going to help the psyche. And so I just did the video yesterday about the kingdom of the homie. Go watch that video. Like that video. Put some likes on that video, because that's another video that's important because of the movie. It don't matter who made it. Don't matter about none of that. See, when Europeans go to the movies and watch Greece and Rome, 300 and all of that, Spartans and all that, that give them energy and power. Okay? See, it's some power in there in those visuals. All memory is based on pictures. Okay? And so when, you know, when you look at a movie that's black as a black man or a black woman, you know, that's inspiring, it's going to inspire you. It's going to build that energy up in you so you can go out here and be the greatest you could be. See what I'm saying? See, ain't no laying down on your morals or whatever then, because then they put the onus back in your hands. See what I'm saying? That's why the Africans always be saying, you know, God is within. See, we got to fight this ourselves. See what I'm saying? And that's how we got to be. So those movies, which I said it, like I said, it ain't a bad idea for us to church up, you know, some chump change and, you know, put out a movie. You see what I'm saying? There's millions of stories in Africa just like The Woman King, okay? And so, like I said, those stories inspire us, you know, to be, it'll help with the colorism thing too. See what I'm saying? And it'll help with your identity crisis because that's what's going on. You look in the mirror, you want to feel, you know, proud to be African or proud to be black. See what I'm saying? But I see 85% of y'all is not like that. See what I'm saying? Some of y'all front like you is. See what I'm saying? When y'all out here with us, but so you can fit in. But in reality, when you go home and look in the mirror, you don't see that. See what I'm saying? But these movies, see, like The Woman King, Black Panther 2, all of that, that's going to help with the psyche of black Americans. We always been taught our history started with slavery. That's just not fucking true. See what I'm saying? They dim you down to that level to where that you were never inspired to go further than that. You were never inspired to be nothing else but a damn slave. If they keep force feeding this into your mind, you always on the bottom and always in chains and shit. Always, you know, white man calling you out your name and all of this type of shit. They smacking you and whipping you and showing you on the bottom, you know, of them. You see what I'm saying? And those images do something to the psyche. We've been watching them images for 400 years. See? And, you know, some black directors out there, I don't care who it is. See what I'm saying? Realize and say, well, man, these movies that we've been watching been messing our mind up. See, that's why I say Black Panther 1 was a very important movie. See? And that woke the psyche up. That woke up millions of Africans around the world and made them proud to be black again. Sometimes you got to remind so much propaganda be pushed our way. You know, it's like that little pen and men in black and shit. It caused cognitive dissonance and shit where it just blank your mind and shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like an explosion that happened in your mind where you be feeling like your ass floating for a couple of days. Certain information is that powerful. See when they come in. See what I'm saying? So unless you done felt that feeling before, you ain't conscious. You can't be comfortable and be conscious at the same time because consciousness, you know, open up a whole lot of possibilities. Okay? Open up a whole range of markets or whatnot. See what I'm saying? You're not thinking local. You thinking global. See what I'm saying? You thinking like, damn. You know, once you do certain things in your life and conquer certain things, you're like, hold on, I want to keep going. See? And the only way you're going to do that is having the power, you know, of the ancestors and being able to, again, see them rise. See those stories on screen like that. You see what I'm saying? That's going to empower the black world. See what I'm saying? But let me get, like this video, let me get to the first video I want to show y'all right quick. Like the video, family. Like, put a like on it. Put a like on it for the king real quick. Now, this right here what I'm going to play. You see, I'm going to show y'all how people outside of America can see that we have a colorism problem. Okay? So, like this video, family. I'll be right back.
What is your rank, bro?
Sergeant, first class.
Your company?
437 Civil Affairs Company, U.S. Army Reserve.
My man, tell me something, okay? What is the problem with Michael Jackson?
What do you mean?
What is the problem with Michael Jackson? the problem with Michael Jackson? You understand my question?
No, I'm not sure I do.
The king of pop. Woohoo! Hee.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
He come to Egypt, I see picture in newspaper. Hello, with the white glove, I'm Michael Jackson in my hotel room with my shop up face. Your country making shop up his face.
I don't think so.
Michael Jackson is pop king of sick fucking country.
It's bullshit. He did it to himself.
You are the blind bullshit, my man. It is so obvious. A black man made the skin white and the hair straight, and you know why?
No.
You sick fucking country make the black man hate himself just like you had the Arab and the children you bomb over here.
I'ma let that run again.
What is your rank, bro?
And then I'ma come
Sergeant
in.
First Class.
Your company.
437 Civil Affairs Company, U.S. Army Reserve.
My man, tell me something, okay? What is the problem with Michael Jackson?
What do you mean?
What is the problem with Michael Jackson? What is the problem with Michael Jackson? You understand my question?
No, I'm not sure I do.
The king of pop. Woohoo! Hee.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
He come to Egypt, I see picture in newspaper. Hello, with the white glove, I'm Michael Jackson in my hotel room with my shop up face. Your country making shop up his face.
I don't think so.
Michael Jackson is pop king of sick fucking country.
It's bullshit. He did it to himself.
You are the blind bullshit, my man. It is so obvious. A black man made the skin white and the hair straight, and you know why?
No.
You sick fucking country make the black man hate himself just like you had the Arab and the children you bomb over here.
Now, see, the white man, you know, the normal white people out here, you know, like this video, can't understand, you know, that what, you know, was previously done. See what I'm saying? To create a self-hate with the African people in America, okay? It's only one time that I can remember, you know, and I wasn't even born. You see, my mama and them, you know, from the 60s or whatever, you know, the Black is Beautiful movement. See what I'm saying? Well, we was straight Africans. We knew we was African. We knew our Kemetic history. See, we had the afro just like, and the dreads just like the ancient Egyptians. We had the African medallion. The Black Panther was out. Sneak was out. Malcolm was here. See what I'm saying? And see, over those, you know, that's, okay, it's 2022, okay? So you got 40 right there. Then you got another, so you talking about 62 years removed from that time. What happened in them 62 years to the African Americans? See, that made Michael Jackson cut up his face. See what I'm saying? Bleach his skin out, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about, man, he got bigger light toe or whatever. Man, y'all, it's a beautiful sister, Kyle Kuzma girlfriend. Beautiful. She ain't ashamed to walk around with that, had that been the case. Okay, and she in the public eye too. But you don't bleach your blackness out for nothing and no reason. See what I'm saying? That's your protection on this planet. That's your melanin. That's your, you know, your purification system right there. See what I'm saying? As long as you eat right and you black, you don't even need no, you know, pharmaceutical medicines and shit. You don't need that shit. You got melanin. See what I'm saying? How do I know that? You could go to blacks, you know, like I was talking about Sentinel Island the other day. They don't got no diseases and shit. See what I'm saying? That's the melanin keeping it, and you see they dark. See what I'm saying? They dark. The darker the pigment is, okay, the more melanin you got, okay, the less diseases, the less viruses, the less colds and all of that shit you can get. That's just facts. And the organs tend to last longer, okay, because it's a higher melanin content pumping through the system. That's just facts. European shit calcified. That's why he just couldn't understand what this Arab was just trying to tell him. I agree with everything the Arab said 100%. See what I'm saying? 100%. See? They done, you know, because you doing it today, you still doing it, you know, cake, soap and shit. See? In Jamaica and America and shit, and I always call out those two, because them are the two, you know, black people that's in the front. Jamaica and the African American, okay? All these black people, but, you know, Jamaica and the African American is in the front. You know what I'm saying? It probably costs of reggae and hip hop. I don't know. But, you know, even people, why did I show that? Because even people outside of America, like I always tell y'all, they see it different than we do. And he a damn Arab and see like, damn, they done made these people hate their goddamn self to where they want to be light skinned and shit. To where, hell, the Arab is darker than a black man. I mean, seriously. You know, what's the baseball player name and shit? Bleached all his blackness out and shit. See what I'm Sammy Sosa and shit. Or whatever. This nigga bleached all this shit out. See, they got that's been a program, colorism, that put down on our people. Now, I got another video. Let me get to it, okay? But that's a program they done put down on our people, period. And it's still very, very prevalent to this day to where we push it on each other. And that's the crazy part. We push the colorism on each other and shit. And we all supposed to be black and shit or whatever. Mixed race and shit like that. Don't matter the black power. We don't give a damn about that. If you're black,
if you're thinking about buying solar panels,
the
U.S. government will literally buy them for you. If you take 60 seconds,
you know,
based on someone's.
Shout out for TikTok, yo. Look, hold on, brother. I'm jumping all around, but in our view, shit, if you black, you black, and if you black, you are African. That just period. Can't be black and not African. It don't work like that. Only Africans are black, okay? See, and it don't matter if you in Asia, you African, okay? If you in America, you African. If you in the islands, you African. It ain't no getting around not being black and not African. How the hell that sound? That don't even make sense. See what I'm saying? That don't make a damn lick of sense. Well, you black, but you ain't African. What the hell is my video go now? You black, but you ain't African. Well, how you gonna do that when the greater source of black people is in Africa? It's not Asia. And damn sure ain't America. It's not the islands. Where is it? See? It's in Africa. Let me find this damn video. Hold on. Let me find this video now. I got to find it now. Okay, boom. Like this video, family, because I'm going to pull this up because it's up to explain the colorism
based on someone's skin complexion or someone's skin color. The world that we currently live in has an affinity for Eurocentric standards of beauty. Within these Eurocentric standards of beauty, the more light or those that are closer related to the Eurocentric appearance are considered more appealing, attractive, and are given lots of opportunity within the system of white supremacy. On the other hand, as a polar opposite, those that have more melanated hue, those that would be considered darker, are given worse treatment, are not given as many opportunities, and are relegated to be unattractive, and many things that wouldn't come off as very becoming for any individual. Within our community, however, colorism is perpetuated large in part by us. Many of the negative comments that we hear about our skin color, our hair texture, our facial features comes from people that look just like us. But where did colorism start and why is it still here? Let's get into it. Obviously, you gotta have the destruction of black civilization. If you are someone who is living without this book, I don't know what you're doing. If you turn on page 74, as I always like to refer to this chapter, Ethiopia's oldest daughter, Egypt. Destruction of Black Civilization, written by Dr. Chancellor Williams, has so many good historical points about Kemet, which will later go on to be renamed Egypt that we know of it now. Egypt went through a whole process of being kind of like demelanated and the complexion lightened and lightened and lightened. In the subchapter, The Mulatto Problem, Dr. Chancellor Williams explains the creation of the mulatto and what was the gain and benefit of creating these offspring. On page 74, it says, the general racial pattern changed, however, as the centuries passed along, and more white conquerors, their followers, and other whites were attracted to the breadbasket of the Nile. Jews, Syrians, Hittites, Persians, Babylonians, Assyrians, Greeks, Turks, Arabs, Romans, etc. Intermarriages between conquerors and conquered continued along with concubinage as a national institution. The direct result was more and more Egyptians became lighter and near white in complexion. Some of the principal reasons why the half-breeds turned against the blacks and sought integration with the Asians have been pointed out. Listen. All sought security, advancement, and social prestige by ingratiating themselves with the current ruling classes, but the half-breeds had the inside track and all of the advantages. First of all, they were mainly the sons and daughters of white European Asian fathers. These fathers recognized them as such and, in general, proudly, and since they claimed superiority over the Africans, their half-African offsprings considered themselves to be a superior breed also. These Afro-Asian offsprings were given preferential treatment, positions of authority, and an education that can draw in Asian culture as well as the highly advanced African civilization in Upper Egypt and southwards to the land of the gods. What did Dr. Chancellor Williams just say? That these mixed African Egyptians started to get social prestige. They got advantages, and they knew because their father's European, Asian, recessive gene lineage was the one with the resources and the power. They worked on their behalf, but they still benefited off of the African institutions as well. So, prime example, you have Barack Obama. Phenotypically appears as the average black man, however, subconsciously and mentally thinks as a European, has adopted his mother's worldview, and although he might do a little jig on TV, he still ain't do a damn thing for black folks. Call it what you want, but y'all know it's true. Dr. Chancellor Williams, more than anything, is explaining and showing us that the mulatto, the creation of the mixed black individual.
That's what I was telling y'all. I gave the same example in one of them other videos. Okay? Obama mama white. So the majority of his politics, the way he think, the way he live, okay, it's going to be predicated to white folks. It's not going to be predicated to his daddy that's in Kenya. Okay? That's just facts. And so if you just look at any one of them mixed breeds, okay, the majority of the ones, and I'm going to say this once, okay, the majority of the mixed breeds that got a white mama, they white. Okay, I don't care what their skin color look like. Okay, because they ain't never going to go against their mama. Okay? Because people was coming up here, you can't be picking who black and who ain't. I'm telling y'all what it's going to be. I ain't going to have to do it. They going to do it. See what I'm saying? They going to choose their white side. Most of them FbA niggas that be up there, 99% of them be up there talking shit about black people and Africans and saying all this crazy shit or whatever. These niggas got a white mama. Okay? And so you go on the blacks, the actual black people that's in FbA, not the mixed breed ones. The little 2% that's actually black in there. These niggas is either dating a white woman, okay, or dating a white man. Period. And so they politics gonna change. Okay? If you dating somebody white, okay, or your mama white, okay. Now, let's flip it though. Because I'm gonna put the sister back on. If your mama black, though. If your mama black, you black. How do I know that? Because you gonna be what your mama is. See, that's the older lineage. Okay, niggas be believing in the Bible that the lineage come through the man. Okay, rarely do it come through some damn. Now that's European. Okay, that's why when in ancient Egypt, the queen sit the king on the throne. Okay, cause she is the one, you know, putting him in the you know, Hall of Fame and putting him, you know, in power. It's the woman. Aset is the throne. See, we gotta know our Kemetic history too. See what I'm saying? But Europeans is the ones that came up with you count what you is, what your father is. See, my kids got they mama and them last name. Now, I don't agree with no European names, okay? But I got to create their name. They got Egyptian names, okay? And, you know, I was like, you know, in my mind, the lineage go through the woman, so they last name, you know, is they mama and them last name. See what I'm saying? Because I'm not no fool. See what I'm saying? I dedicated my part, you know what I'm saying? But the baby stayed with her for 10 months. Ain't no goddamn 9. 10 months, okay? And so you cut the umbilical cord, and the first face you gonna see, it gonna be mama. And if that shit white, you gonna see yourself as white. If the mama is black, when he first open his eyes, okay, the first person he gonna see is who? His mama, not the daddy. The daddy is not gonna be getting right there while the umbilical cord getting cut. Most of you niggas can't even stand in there, okay? Hell, I couldn't stand there all that goddamn blood. You know what I'm saying? But I was there. But, you know, it's coming through the woman. The kingship is coming through the woman, nigga. Period. Men just got to accept that shit. That's why it's the woman king. Okay? And see, whoever they mama is, I don't care whether they mixed or not. Again, I gave another example. Bob Marley. You would have never known he had a white daddy unless they told you. Because he had no resemblance or no white people. You see what I'm saying? And not because his skin was dark. I'm just saying, you know, the first person he seen was who? His mama. Okay? And so Bob was asked one time, a white man asked Bob, how could he become Rasta? Bob said, you must be born again. So he told him, in other words, you gotta be black. You must be black. You see what I'm saying? He told the white man that wanted to be a Rasta, he told him he got to be born again. And if you be born again, you want to be black. You don't want to be the recessive. You want to be the dominant. See, that's how we going to live forever. They can't kill black people or whatnot. See, we baby kids. We don't die, we multiply. See, we ain't never going to die. We the original human. See, how could somebody else be the chosen and we was here first? Go ahead, sister.
Mixed African at the time is an old military tactic. It's easier to conquer a race when you mix the bloodline and you have ploys or you have individuals who are your offspring that look like the individual that they're siding with or supposedly siding with, but mentally they're working on behalf of, in this case, the Asian, in our current case, the European. So even when you look at interracial dating today and many offspring that come from interracial dating, there's an ambiguity of identity, and sometimes there could be a frozen response and not knowing whether to side with your African black side or whether to side with your European white side. And mind you, let me always add, regardless of what you're mixed with, the only way you can be white is to have 2 white parents. Go on with your life. But the reason why I placed in the video about Ariana white supremacy at the forefront of colorism and at the forefront of the reason why she felt the way about herself, and I refer to Frozen and the animated movies and a lot of those music videos, y'all can go back and watch that video, because in the area of people activity we know is entertainment, this is consistently fed to black people, and I can show you all here. Let's take Self-Made, the recent miniseries put out about Madam C.J. Walker on Netflix. They made characters biracial and created an entire fake beef over colorism that didn't have to exist. Annie Malone, the real character who played Addie Monroe in the miniseries Self-Made, was a black woman who came from slave parents. She didn't have a black slave mother who was raped by a white slave master, and she had a similar complexion as Madam C.J. Walker. But in the miniseries, they make it seem as if the whole fight between them was based on skin color. Media dictates a lot of how you see yourself and what is deemed as beautiful. Now afterwards, you have black people who watch this, take it as law, take it for face value, and then go off and perpetuate a lot of those same feelings, harness those feelings inside, negative or positive. Secondly, I love to refer to a show that I loved in my youth, Martin. Martin is a prime example.
U.S. residents, listen
All right,
up.
family,
If you
hold
were
on.
born
I'm gonna
between
keep going for a little bit
1955
longer.
and
You know how these people do.
1991,
that I loved in my youth. Martin is a prime example. Just about every single episode, Martin had something negative to say about Pam, who was the more melanated, mahogany, chestnut black woman. She would always be referred to as a dog, as a horse. Martin would bark at her. He would refer to her hair as nappy. You had young black boys who watched that, internalized that, black men who watched that, internalized that. You had real black men go off and repeat those negative comments to offspring, to nieces, to nephews, to brothers, to sisters. And more times than not, for someone who struggles with self-hate, especially who might have a more melanated hue and who was picked on when they were in their youth and picked on when they were younger, for someone like this, they might hold on to experiences that happened that caused great trauma with their identification with self. Many black people experience colorism from their very own family members. So colorism, although it is created on the screen and it is originated by European and Asian colonialists, it still is perpetuated by black people. Leslie Jones, this queen is a prime example. If you look in that movie, Top 5, with Chris Rock in there, the way Leslie Jones was portrayed, like she was real boisterous, loud. A lot of times you see her hair is kind of like sticking up. Very rarely do you see her in more softer looks, more looks that would accentuate her and make her seem more attractive. Because she has such a strong melanated hue, she's automatically relegated to certain roles. Precious is another example. The way Monique is portrayed, who is a brown queen, to be a pedophile, and some of the things that she made Precious do, being verbally abusive, being mentally abusive, allowing her partner to do certain things to Precious, it was just like, ugh. But pay attention to how also Mariah Carey was portrayed in Precious. She was the social worker. She was the white savior, or in this case, the light savior. In many movies that are placed out by white supremacy, you will see a white or a light savior somewhere that's going to save the day, and it's going to get everybody from their world of chaos or from their backwards mindsets to a place of rationale. Colorism is depicted on the screen, internalized by black people, and then perpetuated when we get amongst one another. The irony is, once we leave our homes, what makes colorism stick, the entire shade complexion system work, is because you see in a real way how you might have 10 teachers, but of those teachers, those that might have a better job, a better ranking title, will be lighter complected black people or less melanated black people. You will start seeing those who are considered successful, those who have a large acting careers, singing careers, acting opportunities, athletes. Although you do see black people of all spectrums, when it comes down to the bulk of successful blacks, you're going to be looking at the spectrum and see, why does it seem like Eurocentric blacks are given more or given more regard? This is because the system is constant. It is daily. It is every day. White supremacy does not end. It does not clock out. It is consistently globally teaching all African people. Caste system in this portion of the earth. Colorism spectrum here. Always lighter, more Eurocentric towards Eurocentric.
Now, y'all like this video. I let the sister go on a little more because I wanted her to explain to y'all in these TV show movies and these movies and shit, how they be programming your ass to want to be white. See what I'm saying? See, they putting all kind of psyops down on you, and you don't even realize. See what I'm saying? They been doing this shit a long time ago. See what I'm saying? Before any of them shows she just showed. You see, but that's very key. That's why I say a lot of these movies, this nigga like Tariq, he got, you know, a European woman. And how can he live his life as a man of black power? He not going to be in there playing goddamn Garvey and Khalid Muhammad and Malcolm and all that. He not gonna be in the house playing that shit like that shit go on in my house 24/7. If you walk in my house, your ass has been getting taught. Cause that shit loud and it's going all reverberating and it's going all day long. See, you gonna get Dr. Clark and you gonna get all of those elders. See what I'm saying? See, that teach you about the truth about black people. That's not going on in a race mixed household. Because you got to be comfortable, and that make people uncomfortable, okay? Black power make your ass uncomfortable. You just can't sit on no black power and shit. That shit like a grenade, it might explode. You see what I'm saying? Make you get out here and do something about it. But you see the picture she got put up there, okay? Where if you're black, get back. If you're brown, stick around. If you're yellow, you're mellow. See, if you're white, you're right. See, that's what I'm saying. See, and they've been pushing that shit on the black American and the global world. You got people in Africa, black as hell, bleaching. Got people in Jamaica, black as hell, bleaching. And that shit be burning the damn. You still got the melanin exists inside your mind, so it ain't gonna do nothing but come right back. See what I'm saying? The melanin is so strong, it ain't gonna do nothing but come right back. So what you gonna do? Bleach every year and burn your shit out every year? Y'all do it with the perms, you burn your shit out every year. Every 6 months or some shit. See? And then, just like the Arab was saying, y'all done made the people straight, the black man and woman and shit, straighten their hair out. And you see what I'm saying? Because, again, they'll block your ass from a job. Just a minute ago, they were saying you can't get no job here. You can't come in this restaurant if you got dreads and shit. See what I'm saying? They were saying all kind of shit that's racist towards blacks. You can't come in here if you got this on and all of this type of shit. That's what they were doing. See what I'm saying? They want, you know, the lighter skin, like Professor James Smalls. He taught us one time, he said, man, look who talking to you on TV. And if you notice, and you look at all the mainstream news channels, all the mainstream shows and shit, they all mulatto or real light-skinned black people or whatnot. See what I'm saying? So they still hire, you know, the lighter-skinned black. No matter if the darker-skinned black is more qualified and everything, got all the goddamn qualifications, okay, they hire the lighter-skinned black. And if there's a white boy in there, ain't one of them even got a chance, okay? And so, again, let's look at Bob Marley. And I hate to keep, because there's more. But I use him as, you know, example because everybody know who he is. And so, and he got a voice that leads so many of people across this globe. And he not even here. His spirit here. See what I'm saying? His spirit here. But his voice reverberates throughout the planet. Now, so, again, now, Bob Marley black, okay? That don't mean because black people in America is mixed race, okay? From the slavery thing, though, you know, we don't count it because we know how I got there through, you know, rape and terrorism. Excuse me. So we don't count that. But, see, that's why you can't go, who the darkest, because you might get a dark-skinned Negro right now, and this nigga the police. See what I'm saying? But then you might get a brother like Bob and this nigga a revolutionary. See what I'm saying? Sending money to Angola, you know, millions of dollars so they can buy arms to fight the British. Now tell me which one of you black ass niggas done some shit like that. See? See? That shit that people don't even really know. See what I'm saying? And so you can't go with black people or they this color or they African or they that's why you from the Caribbean. You can't do that stupid shit FBA be doing. That shit ain't gonna work. See, it feed right back into, you know, the European. That put you right back in your place. See, that's what FBA doing. It put African mixed race and African American people in a comfortable place. A place that they very familiar with. See what I'm saying? Black power, that shit uncomfortable. Pan-Africanism, uncomfortable. Because you're going to have to be responsible. You have to stack some money. You have to study and shit. You have to study not just ancient Africa. You have to study Africa, what's going on today. See what I'm saying? Watching the African news. And you're going to have to pack your shit up and bounce. See what I'm saying? That's all uncomfortable. So this Pan-African, the BPP, is for the chosen. It's not for the little weaklings and shit. We don't even want y'all along for the ride. Because when them guns and shit start popping, y'all niggas is going to cringe on the floor and shit like Smokey and dead presidents. See? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nigga froze up and then one of the comrades get hit. Nigga. And then I'm going to have a powwow with you and I'm going to DDT on your forehead. Nigga. You mess up one of our plan. You see what I'm saying? And everybody life on the line. Because we coming back. See what I'm saying? We coming. We all going to make it back. We might all be shot the fuck up or whatever. But we going to be alive. Or we going to make it back. You know, to whatever terrain we go into. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's Africa or Americas or whatever. See what I'm saying? We gonna make it back. You see? And so we can't fall into the colorism trap with these niggas. See what I'm saying? Because I'll be going to these niggas every day. See what, and these niggas once now that they exposed, it's time for me to move on. I can't even sit here and play games with you no more. See what I'm saying? And then there's some little Will Smith looking ass niggas and shit. I know Will black, but I'm just saying niggas, and that's not necessarily true that light-skinned peoples is soft and shit. See what I'm saying? But some of y'all's is wet behind the damn ears, man. Okay? Wet behind the damn ears. I'm just gonna be real scared to get your boots dirty or whatnot. Especially if it got something to do with black people. So guess what? They're gonna be on the black team. Bob Marley, a lot of times, man, I'm an African. He didn't claim he was no Jamaican. He didn't claim he was no Americans or none of that shit. He said, I'm African. I'm not no biracial, I'm an African. Period. And he wouldn't accept nothing else. So family, I hope this helped y'all out. Okay? Okay, with y'all colorism disease and shit. Y'all got that goddamn colorism in your ass, swirling around in you like, you know, the white man stew, okay, the witch's brew and shit, and they got your mind and shit to the point you out here fighting all the black people and shit. That shit program you, FbA gonna program you, which ain't nothing but the same white man system, gonna program you to hate yourself and other blacks. And so what you gonna do? Turn on like a damn robot, a damn Terminator, then put the battery in your damn back, called FbA, colorism, and fake black Indians and all kind of dumb shit. Okay? Then put that battery in your back. Okay? And then y'all done failed. Done went out here fighting anybody that you don't supposed to be fighting. And being friends with the man that you're supposed to be fighting. See what I'm saying? You fighting all these black people when you really supposed to be fighting this motherfucking beast. See that shit? That's the wrong way. All right, family, I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Jump out. Beat, king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head with a crown.